Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Message Matters. I am Joe Steuter, Chief of Client Strategy at Intentionally. I wanted to bring up something this month that really crossed my mind from a recent webinar we hosted just here over the past week. I had our own head of digital, Dan Natal, one of the industry's brightest digital marketing leaders, and Chief of Marketing, Chief of Digital, Justin Barish from Lido Advisors. And then, of course, my co-host and co-partner in crime, Michelle Winkles, who is CMO and partner at Mission Wealth. We had this really involved discussion that covered a lot of ground on the art of digital marketing, how to get started, where to put your efforts, your time, your energy so you see results in a very short period of time. The webinar itself was called Digital Done Right. Actually, it's on YouTube, so check it out if you haven't had a chance to watch that entire conversation that we had. But I took away one thing from that. Again, I'm always thinking about messaging. And what I took from this as you're building your digital strategy is to start with your sweet spot. When you start with your sweet spot, you focus on one channel, one message, let's say over the course of 1 month at one audience, and you see what works, what doesn't. You really put your time, effort, and focus into this one audience, into targeting a singular message, and then you iterate along the way. Most firms, most individuals, most marketers can very easily get overwhelmed with this whole idea of having a multi-dimensional marketing strategy. And it is true. Most firms that implement a multi-channel marketing strategy, let's say on average, 6 to 10 different channels that you're using inside of a common marketing plan. While that does help your firm grow at a faster pace, I think some firms who are looking at a multi-dimensional approach versus a solo approach are actually, more likely to generate that revenue and help the firm grow year over year. But what's also very fascinating is the people who have the most success, the marketing leaders who are seeing the most success with digital, are the ones who get hyper-focused and hyper-targeted right out of the gate. And it reminds me of this saying and this piece of advice I've received from a friend here just in the last few months, which is that your best ideas sit on the other side of the silence that you're avoiding, because we're so distracted. We have so much coming at us every single day. And most of us have forgotten this art of focus. We've forgotten this art of sitting with a problem, thinking through our way to a solution, because we have so many tools and tech and opinions at our beck and call that we get lazy and we just try to use these tools to drift our way through life and move from one distraction to the next. So I thought, gosh, wouldn't it be great if you could apply that same advice where your focus, your best ideas are sitting just on the other side of the silence that you're avoiding. And in so many cases, what most marketers are avoiding is their digital strategy. And if you can put some focused effort for a focused period of time behind that digital strategy, you'll have that much more success and you'll learn that much more from what works and what doesn't. So here's my advice. If you're considering implementing a digital strategy as a part of your marketing plan, start with your sweet spot. Focus on one message to one audience over 1 month's period of time with a singular message. See where it takes you, measure and monitor that progress along the way, and then iterate. Make it a month-long experiment. What we're seeing in clients that we're working with who implement a really focused, hyper-targeted digital strategy, they know exactly who they're going after. They know exactly what to say in this moment of need, are the ones who are starting to see the leads come in just after 15, 20, 30 days into a campaign. So start with your sweet spot, start small, scale fast, see what happens. Thanks for watching.